This is a quick video I wanted to make about Tailors L-squares and converting between imperial and metric. First of all, L-squares are the general go-to for drawing right angles when pattern drafting. I've often used my Pattern Master, and to a possibly less accurate degree depending on the size, you could also use a quilting ruler. There are types and brands, but Fairgate seems to hold the monopoly. I've drawn out and laser cut my own more cheaply. It does need a little bit of refinement though. The big draw of L-squares is the use of built-in divisions. When drafting, we need halves, quarters, eighths, thirds and sixteenths, and to a lesser extent, twelfths and sixteenths. In metric, it's easy to divide any amounts basically into decimals, but in imperial we need to use fractions down to maybe the eighth of an inch. And maybe someone can correct me and say that Americans, Burmese and Burmese people are really good at dividing like that, but usually it can be a pain. L-squares have sections labelled for each fraction, usually going between 12 and 24, spanning 12 and 24 inches, between about 30 and 60 centimeters in metric squares. If we draw a line and mark a point on it, say we need to measure a third of 19 inches. That does not simply divide. Therefore, if we place the edge of the ruler on the starting point and in the thirds section of the ruler, mark where it says 19. The distance between our points is exactly 1/3 of 19 inches, approximately 6 1/3 inches, or maybe 6 5/16 to 6 3/8, and about 16.1 centimeters. Doable in metric, but a pain in imperial. It is very easy to find halves, sixths, twelfths, eighths, quarters, sixteenths, and in other rulers you can find 24ths, 32nds and 2/3. Some of those are almost useless, so I did omit them from my ruler. Without an L-square, when you're working in metric, it's very easy to divide your scales. If you want to work with imperial, it is more difficult because you have to find the division and then convert the decimal into a usable fraction. Essentially, what I've found is that have each decimal of the eighths so that you can quickly see the closest fraction to what you get when you divide something. So if you happen to get 4.4 inches when you divide something, you know that 0.4 is closest to 0.375. which is 3/8 of an inch. So your measurement is 4 3/8 inches. Rounding to the closest eighth is an alternative to using a pattern ruler, but the pattern ruler will always be more accurate. But using approximations will only ever be up to 1/16 of an inch off. And last thing, in imperial, the standard seam allowance in tailoring is 3/8 of an inch. In metric, it's 1 centimeter. While these are quantifiably different, mathematically they are close enough to be functionally the same. 3/8 of an inch is literally 0.9525 centimeters. So it's a difference of 0.0475 centimeters, literally less than half a millimeter, and almost as small as 1/32 of an inch. You can delineate that finally, but I know that I'm quite ungainly with my calligraphy tools and I use a pen anyway, so I doubt there's a huge real issue. That concludes this video, and I'm thinking of promoting my ruler. I don't know if that's something people want, but if the video was useful, please like it. I should have said that earlier.